What's up guys, Tim Wilson from Tim Wilson UK here, back with the Golf Club 2 and back with another course record attempt. And today we are going to be looking at a recommendation that was sent in by Wadey. For those of you that probably know, Wadey actually runs a society here on the Golf Club 2, but Wadey writes, please could you attempt the course record at Firestone Country Club South Course. The record is currently 61, which is 9 under par, and it's held by none other than 4 people actually: Hideki Matsuyama, Tiger Woods, Sergio Garcia, and Jose Maria Olazabal. So let's look for the course. Let's jump straight in here. Let's not waste any more time. I have actually found the course already. There is 2 versions of this course. There is a normal version and one that was created using the Harvest theme. So I think what I'm going to do is just use the normal version. It is a handicap rated course, so it's had a fair amount of plays. It is a little bit less than the Harvest version, but that one's probably been out for a while longer. I'm not sure whether they're created by the same person. It says TGC member, so I would imagine it's going to be somebody on another platform that's created this, but we're going to choose this one. Normal fairways, normal greens, fast green speed, and all of these tour courses seem to have fast green speeds. It's nice that we've got some normal fairways and normal greens, so they should be a little bit more receptive. But let's again, we're almost up near 7,500 yards as we were in the previous video, and let's begin the round. So far I've actually done 3 of these course record attempts. I've been unsuccessful in all 3. Got a little bit closer last time. I think I was about 3 shots shy of matching the course record, but haven't managed to beat one so far. I'd like to thank everybody for the continued comments that are coming in around these videos and all the recommendations. Keep them coming in, guys. They always are appreciated, and as you guys probably know, I do always reply to every comment that comes in. Some of the courses that have been coming in as recommendations I haven't actually played before, and for the life of me I may have played the Harvest version of this, but I can't remember this course at all. But it's going to make it enjoyable to play. Again, we have a fairly hefty wind in that it's 13 miles an hour, so we need to try and negotiate that, as well as a tough ask on the scorecard. If it's a 61 and it's 9 under par, which Wadey's telling me, this should be a 70. And it is a 70, so bang on there. Alright, so we know what we need to hit in order to match it, which is a 61. We know what we need to hit in order to beat it, which is a 60. Wind's now gone up to 14 mile an hour. And that is going to pose its own set of problems, but we will face those and we will overcome. Alright, 306 yards, first hole. Leaves 100 yards to the flag. About 104, but we've got a hell of a tailwind here. So I need to be a little bit mindful of that. Yeah, that's okay. Could have done with being a little bit closer, but I'm pretty pleased with that one. And that didn't turn as I thought it was going to, and it didn't look like I pushed it either, so not sure what happened there, but we're in for a par. Solid start. Now on the second and third hole on previous rounds, I seem to have fallen foul of a bogey, so my efforts today are going to be to either try and birdie, which I'm always trying on every hole anyway, but to try and birdie or par the second and third hole. Now that all starts off the tee. That's a good drive. Is it going to get through that tree? Yeah, didn't touch the tree. That's going to be safely in the fairway, over 300 yards. As I say, this is a par 5, so let's see whether this is going to be reachable in 217. Probably paying about 229. The wind's coming off the left quite a lot. It'd be nice to get this one on the green. Little bit of a glitch there. Fast on the downswing, that's going to affect the direction. It's okay, we're not far away from being on the green, but it didn't reach the green under regulation. But I'm happy with where that is. Just want to try and get this to trickle down to the hole. That's okay. I'm pretty pleased with that one. Let's see if we can pick up a birdie here. And that's a birdie on hole number 2, so we're off in the right direction. Got a yellow number on the scorecard. Let's see if we can keep it going. I was going to say we haven't had a hole where the wind's been in our face so far, and we now have one. 11 mile an hour, straight back at us. Should come back to the left, which is going to push it away from those trees. Yep, that's pretty good. It's probably not going to be as long as I would like. It's going to be around, mind you, the slope is taking it down the hill, so it's still just shy of 300 yards. Pretty pleased with that. 155 to the flag, but we've got a huge wind blowing in our face here, so we need to allow for that. So again, on the green here would be good. Close to the flag would be even better. Oh, it just crept on the front of the green. In fact, I think it hit the fringe, which pushed it onto the green. Probably took a little bit too much off of that, but it's on the green nonetheless. 32 feet, moving from the left. Uphill, which is good. That's okay, that should be a tap in. As I say, I don't take anything for granted nowadays. Until that ball is in the bottom of the cup, which it is. So we start with par, birdie, par on the first 3 holes. And we have a crosswind on this one. This is 9 mile an hour off the left. Nice strike. That should be bang in the middle of the fairway. It's just rolled a little off to the left. Now this could be a tough shot here. If this is rolled off to the left, how much... Mind you, the wind direction has changed, so it's not going to be too much from the left now. So that is 160, 177 wind behind. I'm going to leave that as it is, I think. Might chuck a bit more on there. It got the legs, it has got the legs. We're on the green. Still moving ever so slightly. Ooh, we got a tough putt here. So the main thing with this is just to try and get this close. If it goes in, that's a bonus. But there's such a big slope from left to right here. I just don't want this to go screaming past the hole. But look at this. Look at that. Literally just tapped that, and it's gone past the hole, but not by a long stretch. And that's in for another par. So 4 holes, still under par, still heading in the right direction, but Holding station a little bit at the moment, not making any headway. Par 3, first of the par 3s. 208 yards, probably playing about 203. But tough one because of the wind. Okay, slow on the downswing, that's going to pull it off to the right. And the end result wasn't that bad. That could have been pretty damn good if I'd have hit that straight. But I didn't. So we work with what we have. Don't roll off too far. My goodness, that has rolled on a country mile. Look at that. So that is going to be a tough par putt. We could potentially give one back here unless I can get this in. Nope, it's in. It's safe. Little hesitant there. I thought it wasn't going to have the legs to get there. It has, and it's safely in the cup. Right, we've got a 10-mile-an-hour wind behind us here, and that could work to our advantage. Again, another slow one, and that's gone off to the right again. Come on, back in the fairway. Ooh, that was fortuitous. A little bit slow on these downswings, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong at the moment, but let's keep it going. 190, 187. Don't know why I did that. That's better. Question is, has it got the legs? It has got the legs. Probably took a little bit too much of that when I added some extra loft on the club. But that's okay, it's going to be about 30-40 feet depending on when it stops. 37 feet. It is uphill. It's moving from the left all the time. It's going to slow up. And it should feed down towards the hole. That was not bad. I thought I'd gone way left there, and it works out that it was absolutely spot on. So, stroke index 1, toughest hole on the course, 226 yards. Question is, has it got enough to get there? Get in! Oh, that was so close to being a great shot. There's always something really satisfying when you birdie what is supposed to be the hardest hole on the course. I think the fact that I hit the pin and it slowed that ball up really helped me on that hole, but we've got a birdie. We're up to 2 under par. 7 away from equaling the course record. And I think this is a long hole, 479 yards. That's still going to be a long way to get there. Yeah, almost 200 to the flag here now. Okay, we're on the dance floor. When we've got those long iron shots. Oh, I say we're on the dance floor. Just rolled out the back. 16 yards. Let's have a look at this, where it's going to land. Not a lot of movement. Okay, let's see if we can convert this par. Yeah, nice. Pretty pleased with that. With a long hole like that, it's always satisfying to get up and down. Make sure you convert the par at least. And this is going to be a tough hole. 500 yards. Safely in the middle of the fairway, but I think unless we get a good roll down this slope, that's still going to be 200 odd yards there. 206 yards. Okay, that's going to give me what I would regard a good opportunity at a birdie. It's going to be downhill. And we're in. So 3 under par through the front 9. Got a lot of work to do on the back, but yet to drop a shot. That normally is the worst thing to say. But stroke index 18. Let's see if we can make hay while the sun's shining. Ooh, get in the fairway, get in the fairway, get in the fairway. Oh, it's in the light rough, but could have been so much better. Stroke index 18. Really wanted to try and get this close. That's going to come up short. Not great. It's always difficult when you're in the rough to know how that's going to come out. We're on the green. Should have really got that closer. I would like to believe that that is one that's got away. That's one that could have been an awful lot better than that. I think I've only played one par 5 so far, so there should be a couple on this back 9. Starting to swing the club a little bit better. Don't know whether it took me a few holes to warm up, but I always tend to get the occasional blip in there. Need to try and eliminate those where possible. 134. Bite. Okay, that's going to leave me about 10 feet for a birdie. Alright, we're up to 4 under par, so still moving in the right direction. Still 5 shots off equaling, 6 shots off beating. Now, tough par 3 here. 185. Get up. Okay, and again, that's going to leave me 10 feet probably, 9-10 feet for a birdie. And that's in for birdie. So we're up to 5 under par. I'll try and put this down this tree line, and this should come back in. Yeah, it's starting to move back in. And this should end up on the left-hand side of the fairway. It's even coming back a little bit off the left, but that is pretty good. And it shouldn't be affected by those trees. We've got a huge bank on the front of the green, so I want to try and make sure I'm over that. 172 into the wind. 170. Pulled that one a little bit. It's just making sure we get over that bank, which it looks like that's going to be good enough to do. It's going to leave me another birdie putt, but that is going to be probably 25-30 feet. Oh no, it's not too bad. I thought it was going to be worse than that. It's 18 feet. Let's see if we can just roll this up towards the cup. There we go. It's going to leave me about 3 feet for the conversion. 2 feet. Pretty pleased with that one. What stroke index was that? So, stroke index 4. I felt that one was quite tough. Stroke index 8. Wind behind off the left. Should be safely in the fairway, unless it gets a really bad bounce, but it's okay. That's good. It's 300 odd yards. 155 to the flag. Got a fairly strong wind behind, so I need to take that into consideration. Fast on the backswing. That may take some distance. In fact, not even may. That has taken a hell of a lot of distance off of that shot. So that's disappointing not to get that one in regulation. And I would like to have got that a lot closer as well. So we've still got 12 feet, 11 feet actually. Ooh, up and down for par. Happy with that. Alright, how many par 5s have we got? There's one par 5 on the front and one on the back. That's what makes this course so tough. There's very few par 5 opportunities at a birdie. So I've got one more reasonable attempt at a birdie in that par 5. That's not coming back on the wind. Came back a little bit, but that is going to leave a huge putt from the back of the green. 40, 50 feet maybe? 33 feet, so not as bad as I thought. That putt is moving both ways. It is uphill. Let's see if we can get it there to start with. Don't roll too far past. Oh my goodness, it's hit the slope. Alright, so I've left myself a horrible putt. 7 feet coming back, 9 feet coming back. And that's the first drop shot. It's taken me about 14, 15 holes. But that was all down to that tee shot. That was not a very well played hole at all. And that's a drop shot. So that's me back to 5 under. 4 under, so I was at 500. I really need to try and get this shot straight back here on this par 5. 657 yards. Okay, so the chance of it being an eagle opportunity, non-existent. Birdie opportunity, possibly. We've got a headwind to contend with and an awful lot of yardage. So 280 yards off the box. 377 to go. So still a long, long way to go. Right, so we're going to have about 105 yards, I think. 115. 115 yards. Into a 10-mile-an-hour wind. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? How did that come up so short? Alright, so we've gone from having a really good birdie opportunity to now having to get this in for par. So I had a good start to the round and it's all pretty much fallen apart at the end here. Oh, that's missed as well. Oh, goodness me. This is going from bad to worse. Alright, we're in. It's in the cup. Let's draw a line under it and move on. I think that's a 7. That is a 7. So I've gone from 5 under par to 2 under par in 2 holes. Man, oh man. Not to worry, chin up, let's crack on. 2 holes to play. See if we can pull some of those shots back. Storming drive there, absolutely storming. Where is the flag? It sits on top of the hill. We've got a lot of slopes on this green. 105.7, 112, 12-mile-an-hour wind. Bite. Yes, okay. Good stuff. Left edge. In we go. That's 1 back. I'm going to run out of holes here. I'm not going to have enough chance to try and get those shots back. Be nice to get a birdie on the final hole, get back to 4 under par, which is 5 off the course record. Wind should straighten that out. I pushed it a little bit, but the wind is going to hold it up enough to not cause me any grief. This is another long par 4 to finish. I was going to say it's almost 200 yards here. 191 is playing 189. We really need that at 199. I maybe should have clubbed up to the 205 and saved myself an adjustment, but that is okay if it slows down. Yeah, pleased with that one. Gonna have a putt here for birdie. Downhill, very, very downhill. And if I'm not careful, that could roll off the green. Yeah, 19, 20, 20 feet, so it's rolled 5 feet past the cup. I managed to pick up the par, and I think that's finished at 3 under. Yeah, 3 under par, 67. So 6 shots off the record, 7 shots off beating it, but thoroughly enjoy playing that course. As I say, I don't think I've played that one before, so it is a really good course. The wind did really make it tough. It's not an excuse. It is. It makes it. The last couple of rounds that I've played have been pretty much double-figure wins all the way around. So it does add that extra element of difficulty, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it's thoroughly enjoyable. If you guys enjoyed watching the video, remember to hit that thumbs up button, that like button. It is greatly appreciated. Feel free to leave any comments in the box below, along with any more recommendations you have. If you've got the information at your disposal, drop the course name, the course record, and who holds that record, and I will include it in the video just to give you guys a benchmark. And also in the bottom left hand corner, you probably noticed that the score, the course record, is always there. And if you've yet to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscription button. It should be bottom right of the video with a little notification bell next to that if you want to get notified when videos get posted online. Until next time, guys, thanks again for watching. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.